Hey guys, it is Edge from Digitized Definitions. Today we have Wonderflow on the line.
Yo.
If you haven't noticed, if you haven't checked out the channel, Wonderflow is the only guy we have who's released something on the channel, and that is his song Raven. Go check it out.
That's fine.
The link will be in the description.
Definitely.
So he's here to answer some questions and elaborate on stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You prepared to hear about random stuff?
Yeah. So, first question. What was the inspiration behind Raven?
Well, it was basically about my feelings, my own problems, and problems that are going on around the world, you know, like child pregnancy and shit like that, you know, children doing drugs, and prejudice that's happening to myself and like people around me, or the whole world and society.
Oh, it's pretty deep.
Yeah. Adele is rolling above it.
Yeah. So deep, Adele can roll in it.
Yeah. Above it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty cool. So, second question. Do you have any plans to record any more songs in the near future?
Well, not songs specifically, but I do plan to. I am working on like 2 projects, like full-blown projects.
Alright. Speaking of recording and projects, how do you feel about recording collabs with people, and are there any plans for collabs in the near future?
Well, not exactly like, but me and the Scourge have 2 groups, and we still haven't released any songs, so we're probably gonna work on that sometime soon.
Alright. You know, speaking of Inner Scourge, he's got his project where he takes stuff and remixes it with a deep smoke mix.
Yeah, he takes Kendrick Lamar projects, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Kendrick Lamar, and he deep smoke remixes it. And
Alright.
I'm pretty sure that's the Point of War project. I'm not too informed about that though.
Alright. Maybe one day I'll get him on here and ask him about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question. How do you feel about this whole idea that I've gotten here, you know, this YouTube channel and website for underground music?
Well, I actually really appreciate you like trying to support artists like me and other artists on the web, you know. They're trying to make it, like, they're trying to get their message out there. So it really doesn't matter if it actually gets popular or not. I just appreciate the whole point of it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
What's your opinion on the state of music and the music industry as it stands right now?
Well, you know, on one side it's good, on one side it isn't. You know, there are some good artists, there are some really bad artists. There are some artists that like make a living off of ghostwriters and not doing anything. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Guys like people have been blasting Drake for ghostwriting.
Yeah. Damn. And like Dr. Dre making a whole career, becoming a legend, even though he barely wrote anything.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird because I've seen other guys where he wrote most of other rappers' songs.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure about that actually.
Like I'm pretty sure I've seen things where he has written songs for other rappers, but he doesn't do his own.
Well, yeah. You know, but I still kind of think it's weird how he becomes a legend, even though he has like ghostwriters throughout his whole career, and he still does. But no disrespect to him, you know, he's still a legend, and I will respect him.
Give me a second. Okay, next question. What do you think needs to happen for the music industry to get better than what it is?
Well, I think like mainstream labels, like aka major labels, need to like explore more underground to find better artists that they can sign, you know, because as it is right now, they just sign more relevant artists, and without looking for some good artists underground, it will probably never have a chance there and actually be signed to a major label or actually get it out there, you know, get their message across.
So, you know, guys like you and King Snoopy and Cameron.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have guys like me. I don't, you know, I make really weird stuff, so I don't really care, honestly.
Yeah, you know.
I am literally just doing it for the heck of it.
Yeah, I didn't care in the past, but you know, as I stopped rapping, you know, for a time, stopped releasing shit. I'm just like getting better and better, you know, and you know, I just started like caring more, and you know, I just wanted to make something out of this.
Huh.
You know, that's how it started.
All right. So you kind of think that mainstream labels need to look farther underground and more underground rap and, you know, underground, more extreme underground music.
Yeah, because there are a lot of great artists out there that like will never get the chance to show their message to the world, you know.
And that's
very much it.
It's kind of a universal thing with rap and metal artists. They'll never get their message out there. So yeah.
Yeah, not just rap and metal, all genres.
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
So what are the key components to your music, and how do you approach the writing process for your songs?
Well, it really depends, because you know, I usually like write one good song, and then I have a writer block for a month or something. You know, I can't really write that. I can't really get that quantity shit going. You know.
Yeah.
So I try to force myself from time to time, but it doesn't go as well, you know. But I still get inspired from time to time. Like I see someone write something on the lower floorboards, and it inspires me, for instance. And of a really good beat or something, a book or something in school, something I see on the internet, something I read, you know, something that inspires me. I sometimes even see one word and I think, man, that word would look really dope or sound really dope in a song. And I make a fucking song just to use that one word, you know?
Yeah. I mean, on our pro boards, I actually wrote an entire song based off some stupid little line that I came up with to be my signature. So, yeah. Sometimes it takes just like that one bar of inspiration, you've got a hit.
Yep, you know, sometimes it doesn't work like that, you know. You can write a whole song, but you can think to yourself, man, this is shit, I'm not even gonna release this, you know.
So, how do you feel about the state of the music underground, and how do you feel about being part of it?
Well, I'm actually proud to be underground, you know. I'd be more proud to be underground and have an actual decent fan base and be worshipped by, 6-year-old kids that don't even understand what I'm doing, what I'm rapping about, you know.
Yeah.
You know, most underground people are more complex and dumbed down people who in the mainstream, you know, who make it much bigger than they do. At least in my opinion, you know, which I don't really like, but you know, it makes some sense because people really can't understand what people are rapping about in most cases, you know.
Yeah. What are your okay, next question. What are your goals for your career?
Well, I don't know. I actually just want to make a decent fan base that I can make a living off of, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I want to pursue a career that I can make at least some money off, enough to feed myself and feed my family and sometimes friends, you know. The kids don't have much money. Because, you know, I live in a poor country. Well, poor world actually. Almost everywhere people are poor, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but and even if I ever do actually make it big, and if I ever actually make like a lot of money, like people like Eminem make right now, you know, that kind of money, I'd probably donate 50% of it in charity and shit like that, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, I just talked about the same fucking subject as this within a square the other day, you know.
Yeah. That's really cool that you'd be willing to donate half of what you make. There's not a lot of people that would do that.
Yeah, you know, I just need enough to, like, be able to feed myself, like, afford something that I really need or want, you know, and still be able to pursue this career, you know.
So you don't really care about being rich, you just want to be able to survive.
Well, not too much, you know. I mean, it would still be nice, you know, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not essential to me.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, he's British?
No. Now, next question. You've been at this for a reasonably, long period of time compared to some guys.
Well, not really, actually.
No.
It's been like less than a year, maybe 11 months.
Don't look at me.
I think it's 11. I'm not actually sure.
But you've been
it's around it.
But you've been at this for a while. You've got some experience, and you've gotten a little bit of recognition.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any advice you'd like to give to people like me who write the lyrics but are too afraid to go out and record it?
Well, you're afraid. Afraid is just a delusion. It's something you set yourself to. It's not something that actually exists. You create it yourself. So if you really want to get over that fear, just do it. Just do it. There's no better way to get over it. Like when you say, nah, I can't do it, I will fail. You just set yourself a delusion, a wall that you can't get past it because you set it yourself. And the only way to move it is to move it yourself as well. To get over that fear of failing.
All right.
So.
This is a question. It's kind of weird, but what's your opinion of concept albums? The albums that every track on the album follows a storyline. It's basically like it's just a story within an album.
I think that's really cool. Actually, I was planning on doing one of those in future. Maybe base it off of someone's autobiography. Make a rap about someone. Out of their perspective, or just follow a certain storyline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool.
How do you feel about rap being stereotyped into this, image of drugs, money, and hoes?
I think it's really stupid and dumb. Like people who do it maybe listen to a few songs like mainstream rap, type shit, and never actually gotten deeper into it.
Yeah.
Never actually try listening to something good. I mean, there are still mainstream artists out there that still get a message, that actually do something, not rap about the hoes and shit like that,
Huh.
But
Yeah.
hip hop is hip hop. Of course, there'll be hip hop that's like that, and there'll be hip hop that's like this. There's no changing it. It's just how it is.
All right. What's your opinion of a lot of mainstream rappers like Kendrick Lamar and Eminem and all that?
But I think that most mainstream artists are better when they are underground. Like they try more, in my opinion. Like when they are big like this, it doesn't matter what kind of material they put out. They still have fans and people who, excuse my vocabulary, but dick riding, literally. No matter what material they put out.
Did you just write these down, or did you get people answers?
Yeah. So, if there was one rapper, underground or mainstream, alive or dead, that you could collab with, who would it be?
Oh man, Joey Badass, Earl Sweatshirt, MF Doom. Yeah, those guys.
Alright. Sorry, we had a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. That brought up a good question though. What do you feel about, artists of all genres changing their sound to a more commercially acceptable one just to make money?
I don't support that actually. Just be yourself, rap or sing or whatever you do, like you used to. With you enjoyed it. Don't not be yourself just to be able to make money. I mean, sure you need money, but there'll still be people who appreciate your work and will not appreciate you changing just to get some money. It's just disrespectful to your actual fans and shit, and to yourself too. At least in my opinion.
Alright. But now, on the flip side of that, what if you're an artist and, you change a little bit, not to sell out, but just to do something different, and, the fans go ballistic and call you a sellout and say that you suck because you just wanted to do something different?
I don't know. I support people doing something different, exploring their style and their possibilities, But about the fans thing, that would just be a pretty bad fan base in my opinion.
Yeah. So basically, well, I could just ask, what do you feel about, fair weather fans? Because that's basically what we just answered.
Who's fan? Which fans?
Just fair weather fans. The fans that are only there when you're popular, that aren't there when you're not.
Well, people, like, when you run around and not popular, of course, people don't, hear about you as much as they do when you're popular, so of course you have more fans when you're popular, which is obvious, because you're popular. But, yeah, I think that's totally fine, because, you got your name out there and they heard about you, so they started listening to you. They couldn't, they may haven't heard about you before.
But, what do you feel about the people who will listen to an artist or a band because they're popular and because everybody else is listening to them, but will stop listening just because everybody else stops listening?
And all I got to say to those people is be yourself. Don't follow other people like some sheep. Be a lion. Be yourself. Stand out. It doesn't matter if they consider you a freak or something. Just be yourself. Do what you like. That's pretty much it. That's all it is.
All right. What do you feel? How do you feel about some people, even in the hip hop community, taking this really strongly anti-police stance and just being against authority and the police for no reason at all?
Well, if it's for no reason at all, then I probably wouldn't support it, because it's for no reason. You're just trying to look cool, so it's kind of dumb. You're just trying to be a thug, a gangster for no damn reason. You probably grew up well fed and everything, you had no problems in your life, and now you suddenly want to become a thug, fuck police and shit like that, That's pretty much all I gotta say about that.
Alright. How do you feel about hip-hop becoming, infused with all these other genres like pop and techno and metal even.
Well, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Depends on how you do it, actually,
Yeah.
You can't really just, so people do it good, people do it bad, It really just depends.
Alright. How do you feel about basically the death of physical music releases like, CDs and stuff like that?
Well, releasing CDs is always good, Like, you can't release a CD and have that be a bad thing, You're always promoting yourself like that. You're always getting your name out there more and more. But releasing your CDs and shit, But you just have to have someone to sell them to first,
Yeah. How do you feel about the evolution of hip-hop from its roots to what it is now?
Honestly, from its roots to what it is now, I like it more today.
Huh.
Like, just for reasons that it evolved, There are more styles, more unique styles, like more complex styles too. And it just branched out, Like, it was good back then, but, it wasn't as good as it is today, at least in my opinion.
Okay. Now, in the southern United States, there's been a group of people mixing southern values and country ideas with hip-hop, and they're mostly white male artists, and some people have called this style, they've dubbed it hick-hop. Some people call this style racist. What do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know how it would be racist. I don't know. It really doesn't associate with anything racist, at least in my opinion. But I don't know what they would even call it racist.
Alright. Last question. What do you think rap will be like in the next 10 or 15 years?
Well, it's either going to dump down a lot, or it's either going to get really complex. And I can't really predict that, but it's either going to be one of those two. No third. At least in my opinion.
Alright.
It's totally branching out and getting bigger now. Everyone is doing hip hop, before it was mostly limited to black people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there you can see people of all races and generations doing hip hop. It's not about skin color and shit like that anymore.
Alright. Well,
so it's probably going to get even bigger in the future.
Well, it's always a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's all the time we have. Thanks, Wonderflow, for doing this.
Yeah, no problem, man. Always.
Much love, brother.
Yeah, much love to you too, man. And to everyone listening to this, you're awesome, guys.
Thanks for
support.
Underground music.
Yeah.
But this has been Edge from Digitized Definitions and Wonderflow. Go check out his song Raven on our channel. And as always, or SoundCloud, yeah, his SoundCloud too. I'll leave the link to that in the description. Go check out our website. There's not much there, but you can go check it out.
Yeah.
The link for that will be in the description, but as always,
stay cool.
Yeah, stay cool. Have a nice day. Go check out some underground artists while you're at it. Peace out.
Peace.